Hi friends, it's Drayton with World's Greatest Kiting. I'm here on Treasure Island Beach today. My kite bag has been looking a little lonely for a while. Sometimes there's more kites than this, but my friends at Prism have sent me a package. So my good friends over at Prism, they hate to see an empty kite bag, so they sent me this box with some cool stickers on it. I've never seen this sticker. Never seen that sticker. Let's see what's in there. My friends at Prism Kite Designs have sent me two incredible kites, this Mentor 3.5 and a Mentor 2.5, a smaller version of the same kite. This is a design that I've never seen before. This is an amphibious power kite without a closed cell design. That means that usually you'll see power kiters pumping up the frame of their power kites. That way when they land in the water, they can relaunch without them deflating and falling into the water. Well, this has the same type of feature without the inflated edge. When it fills with air, it keeps its shape, and as you'll see, you can land it right in the water, leading edge down. It'll keep its shape and you can relaunch it right off of the water. I had a chance to fly these with my friends in Seattle just a few short weeks ago. And we'll see how this goes out here on Treasure Island Beach. The first kite we're going to fly is the smaller version of the two, the 2.5. And as you can see by the banners in the background, the wind isn't going very fast today. It's probably between 2 and 4 miles an hour at best. When opening a power kite like this, there's a couple things you're going to see. If you've never flown one of these, this is an excellent trainer kite, and as any trainer kite, you will find a typical bar. The bar design makes it pretty simple to control the kite, where you can essentially with one hand control the entire kite. This is designed so you can attach this to a harness as well, and with that harness it holds the weight of the power of the kite to your midsection, but not totally necessary with a kite this size, especially in wind like today, where there's virtually little to no wind. You can easily control right and left and complete circles. Before we get to flying, I want to show you some of these designs right up close. This is a vent where the air travels in and then fills the rest of the kite too across the leading edge, and it really just doesn't give it enough time, if landed in the water leading edge first, for the air to escape anywhere. It's a very cool design. It does take a couple seconds for it to fill with air before it's fully at its shape, but once it is, it's a very smooth ride, let's say. Let's go fly this thing. A couple things you want to do prior to launching the kite are checking the bridle lines. You want to make sure that there's no tangles in the lines, and that's done just by simply holding up on where the line attaches to the bridle on each side, just visually inspecting, making sure that nothing is crossed, nothing is tangled. It looks like it's a mess, but it really is not. What I like to do is take some sand, if you're lucky enough to be on the beach, and just put it on the bottom edge of the kite. This way when you pull on the kite, it lets the front edge of the kite upward and keeps the bottom stationary so you can launch. Okay, here we go. About 2 mile an hour wind right now, and the kite is still, it's flying, not very well, but it's flying. Who's moving in? How much do you weigh and how bad is that pulling?
Oh man, look at me lean back here. I'm about 240.
And that 2.5 is pulling you. And the wind's about 7 or 8 miles an hour.
That's
right?
on the side of the window too, even.
Rain is on its way. I see some lightning and there's a lot of wind that's been picking up here. Changing directions. The weather doesn't always agree with us, but we'll come back out after this rainstorm is done. Well, the rain went away. And I have my friend Vince here. We're going to check out the flying of the 2.5 again. See what Vince thinks about it.
Definitely.
Vince, what is your exact title?
Intergalactic National World Champion.
You heard it right from the horse's mouth.
That's the title I was given by these guys.
Let's see how the Intergalactic National World Champion flies the Mentor 2.5. After flying this all afternoon, I am going to say that this is my favorite power kite that I've ever had. I think it's just the right size. It stays inflated. You can crash it over and over and over again, and it does not, there's no markings, there's no damage to this kite at all. I bet today I crashed it about 30 times just to see what the wear and tear is going to be. We'll do a crash video soon with this too, but this is definitely my favorite power kite. I hope you all are enjoying these videos on the new Prism Mentor kites. If you're interested in purchasing one yourself, you can contact your local kite shop or contact Prism Kites directly. You can reach them at prismkites.com. Until next time, happy flying.